Howdy! Thanks for watching Doing Life with Jenny. Today I'm giving you an update on several little things. Well, they're big things, but little progress. The first update is I'm going to go ahead and put my house up for sale at the beginning of May. Originally, I was going to wait another year because I wanted to have the opportunity to rent out my bedrooms and have that additional income. But after doing some math, I realized my plan is going to work out the same. I'll spare you the details of that. But the dogs and I are going to move into a studio apartment and sell almost everything, just to keep the essentials that we need to get by until we make the official move to Mexico. The next update is that I just booked my flight to head to Mexico on June 4th. Originally, I was going to stay for at least a month and maybe up to 2 months, but as you'll see shortly, I don't need to stay that long. So all I need to take care of at the moment is getting my residency card, which I explained in my last video or a couple videos ago. So I need a few days to take care of that at immigration. And then I need to head over to where I bought my land to get things rolling with the building process. And because of the next topic in the video, I'm not able to take my dogs, so I want to come back sooner rather than later for them. I don't like to leave them for too terribly long. I know 3 weeks is already a long time to leave them. And also because I am selling the house, so I don't want to leave the dog and house sitter in charge of that for too long. And also if it sells, like I need to be here to get moved out to the apartment. So that brings us to the next part of the video, that basically there is no update on the construction. Essentially, I hired a woman to help me verify that all of the documents were legitimate and that the transaction wasn't fraudulent or anything of that nature. And it wasn't that she was trying to scam me. She just, I guess, got tired of helping and disappeared with a couple of the documents that we needed. The lady that sold me the land was like super honest, super friendly, has been so helpful. So I'll be working just directly with her from here on out. We do have to redo we have to redo the appraisal of the land because the other lady disappeared with that. The lady that disappeared with the documents was also helping me gather the documents I needed to bring to like finish, I guess, what's the equivalent of a deed there. And it's just how Mexico is. Like, you ask them, okay, can I send this to you? Can I send that to you? And they don't respond right away, or they maybe answer one of your questions when you ask them 3. It just takes so long there. So basically, now that we got that lady out of the picture, I've put my architect friend and the lady that sold me the land in charge of keeping things moving forward until I'm able to go there myself. So they have been a big help to almost getting there, but things are slowly coming together. As you know, I bought the land at the end of October. It's mid-March, and basically we've made no progress because that's honestly just how it goes in Mexico. This actually would be even on the long side for Mexico, but with me not being able to be there, it's just how it has to be. So at the moment, we're at the point where we can get a letter that gives me permission to get the construction permit. And then once I go down in June and I can take all of my documents, then we can officially get like the equivalent of a deed. And then the plan for the time being is to just put the barda as like a brick wall around the perimeter of the property, just so nobody's like going in there trying to claim it as their own or doing anything stupid. The next January or February, start building the house so it will be ready when I go down next June of, what would that be, 2023, and I can actually furnish the house and take the dogs with me, spend all summer there getting it ready. All of the plans for the house are all ready to go. I know I showed you the little drawing I did. Basically, it's almost identical, but obviously professionally done. So it's just 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 1 story, small living room, small kitchen, because it's just me, that's all I need. And also I think it makes more sense for me to keep money in my pocket to enjoy life on than building a bigger house just because. And my architect friend has been super great. He explained every little detail in the plans, even down to the size of the rebarb and where what they call black water, what we call gray water, is leaving the ground under the house and that sort of thing. So it's kind of neat. I honestly think if my family came down to visit, I would more than likely meet up with them in Mexico City because there's just more to do. There's honestly nothing where I live, except for maybe I could take them to the water park or Las Grutas de Tolantongo, but we wouldn't stay at my house. But it really wouldn't make sense for them to come to my house, except for just to show them where I live now. And then the last update I have for you is that I'm not going to replace Uber quite yet. If you didn't see, I'm quitting Uber because I sold my car and my beta doesn't qualify me to drive with them anymore. I was going to find something else sooner rather than later to replace that, but since the house is going up for sale and I'll be in Mexico for 3 weeks, there's just too much on my plate and nobody's going to hire me knowing I'm going to ask off for 3 weeks right away because that's America for you. But yeah, I'll find something when I come back from Mexico and get moved into my studio apartment. But please let me know if you have any questions in the comment box. I love to answer them. And if you haven't done so, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can follow me on my journey in moving from the US to Mexico. Take care, guys.